Shalom to the Lord's elect. Let's begin this lesson by giving honor and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah. Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Again, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Kohala Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Let's give double honors to our head apostles, the elders, the bishop from the great millstone that taught us this truth. Let's give salutation, peace to the Lord's elect, starting with the tabernacle of David, 144,000, followed by the large multitude, men, women, children, pregnant women, whom the Lord is going to have mercy upon, mentioned in the book of Revelation 7:9 and 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. That's right. Salvation is fast approaching. And this is the time that we are living in, that we have to be measuring the time diligently, praying, giving thanks, always for what the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi have done for us in the land of our captivity. Everything is falling apart. We know that yesterday it came out that Biden tested positive for COVID. Now, family, it is the end of this kingdom. The lies are not working anymore. We know that they're about to remove Biden. Biden is about to throw the towel and he's done. Biden is done. They're about to pencil in whoever they choose. It could be Kamala Harris, whoever, who knows. But at the end, family, that is not going to save America. Civil war is coming and we have to continue to bring it out to let you know. Okay, you can't put your trust in this broken system. It behooved you to always calling upon the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Seek the Lord while he may be found. You see, everybody is telling America, you're not going to be safe. Behind the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean is not going to save you. The Pacific Ocean is not going to save you. These nations are ready to take down America. We're going to read this article. I mentioned it in my live stream yesterday, but I like the way Pro News put it. Okay, Pro News made it clear, the comment that Lavrov, who is the secretary, Lavrov is the foreign minister, the foreign minister of Russia, okay? And you're going to hear what what he said before the United Nations Security Council. But before we do that, again, all praises, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah, our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, who made it possible for us in this last day to have the name back. The name, all boils down to the name. Because we know that the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Because we started calling upon the name Yahawah, Yahawashi, look at what is happening all over the world. We know that sweet baby Jesus didn't do anything for anybody. Okay, there's no power in that name, but the name that we call upon is Yahawah, Yahawashi, and all of a sudden the whole world is in uproar. The children of Israel are waking up, and Esau doesn't have any answer to what is happening. They are awakening. Nobody can stop the awakening. Nobody can stop what is coming. Nobody can stop prophecy. Nobody's going to be able to stop Third World War. Trump is not going to save Third World War. So it's not going to prevent Third World War. Putin is not going to prevent Third World War. They are going to fight Third World War because that is what the Lord wrote in this movie. That's why you think the prophecy that he gave to John, our beloved apostle on the island of Patmos, was just for the sake of just telling him? No. Remember, the Lord says every word that goes out of his mouth will not return to him void. Isaiah 55:11. So he's not playing. They are about to fight. They are about to get it in. Third World War is coming. Nobody is going to stop. In the midst of that Third World War, I believe Revelation 19:19 tells you, and 20 tells you, they're going to fight Yahawashi. The second coming of our King, all these nations are going to fight him. And then Revelation 12 verse 7 also tells you, and then 2 Ezra chapter 13 tells you that these nations are going to put their differences aside and fight Yahawashi. And that's when he's going to destroy all these nations and their armies. Okay, that's what is coming. All the military men, the mighty men. In the same chapter in Revelation 19, he promised the fowls of the heaven, the birds, a feast. Okay, so yes, the Lord promised they're going to eat what? Mighty men, kings. That's what the Lord promised the birds, the fowls of the heaven. because the slain of the Lord is going to cover the entire earth. The Lord is coming to kill a lot of people. People think the Lord is joking, eh? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is not coming to hold hands and sing kumbaya and kiss babies and throw them up and tickle babies. No, he's coming to slaughter. And read Isaiah 63. And let's go here. Luke 21 verse 7. It says here, they ask him, and I'm reading the Amplified version. Okay, Luke 21 7. They ask him, teacher, when will these things happen? And what will be the sign when these things are about to happen? So they are asking, what should we be looking out for? He himself, Yahawashi, don't know exactly what day he's going to make his entrance. Only his father, Yahawah, knows. But he gave us the clue. Here, this is the clue. It says here, he said, be careful and see to it that you are not misled. For many will come in my name, appropriating for themselves the name Messiah, which belongs to me alone. That's right. Like he saw Edom. He gave you sweet baby Jesus, right? Telling you that the son of the Most High Yahawah, and Yahawashi is a pale skin, blue eye, blonde hair. That's right. Esau is going to pay for that big time, saying, I am he, and the time is near. Do not follow them. Verse 9. When you hear of wars and disturbances, civil unrest, you hear that? It's coming to America. Revolt, uprising, it's all coming to America. Do not panic. Yes, the Lord said, when you start seeing these things here, these are the clues, these are the warning. Do not panic. This is the good news for the elect. You believe in the testimony of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, he's going to protect you. Barakata Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. It said, do not panic, for these things must take place first, but the end will not come immediately. It says here, nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. That's how this world is going to end. With violence. It says that in the book of Jeremiah 50. Is it 50 or 51? With violence, that's how. And also I think a Revelation. Like it says, let me see. Like, let me see if I can get it quickly. Please bear with me. Where is it? Like the great millstone. Like the great mill. Stone, KJV. I can't remember what verse. Revelation 18:20. That's right. That's Revelation 18:21. Let's get that, because that's how America was established. That's how America is going to go down. Revelation 18:21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence. You hear that? Thus with violence. And the same way America was established, violence, that's right. Killing but both the northern tribe, that's right. You see, Gad, Reuben, that's right. This is what they did. So the Lord is telling you, and a mighty angel, Revelation 18:21, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon, America, be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. That is what is coming. But let's go back and finish here. Where was I? It says here, nations will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. That is coming. That's how the Lord is making his entrance. That's why. Violent. Esau only knows violence. He loves blood. And guess what? The king of terror is bringing that blood. That's right. He's about to show him who can pour the more. That's right. It says, what book was it? It says what? I can't remember the precept. It will come to me. I'll come to me. I can't remember the precept now. But anyway, let's continue. There will be violent. It says here, verse 11. There will be violent earthquakes and in various places famines and deadly and devastating pestilences, plagues, epidemics, and there will be terrible sights and great signs from heaven. This is what is coming. This is what is coming upon this earth. Let's get here. I want to read that in the NLT. Let's go here. In the NLT, what does it say? It says here, there will be great where is it? It said, there will be great earthquakes, and there will be famines and plagues in many lands, and there will be terrifying things and great miraculous signs from heaven. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. But let's go on with this article. Pro News is reporting. This is the test when the, what is it called, Lavrov. Who's Lavrov? Lavrov is the foreign minister of Russia. That's why probably the #1 ambassador out there, man. Articulate, smart. I think this man speaks about 4 different or 5 different languages. French is one of them. Obviously English, and is it Spanish? This man is brilliant. Anyway, let's continue. Sergei Lavrov warning to the United States of America. If you think that only the Europeans will be destroyed in a third world war. So that tells you that they know that third world war is coming, right? Because when you go back to the prophecy, John received this in the island of Patmos. Let's go to Revelation 8, verse 13 quickly. It says here, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe. That is 3 wars, right? 3 separate wars. We know that the First World War came and passed in 1914 to 1918. The Second World War passed in 1939 to 1945. Now the third war, the last war leading to the second coming of our Lord, our Redeemer Yahawashi, is here. Again, it says here, Revelation 8 verse 13, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. That's right. And that's how the Lord operates. Before it happens, he tells you, he declared the end from the beginning. He gave the prophecies to his prophets, and that's right, to say before. That's how he gets his glory. That's why he says in Isaiah 40, it says Isaiah 46, let's go there quickly. And Isaiah 46. Oh, I think I can go either way. This is Isaiah 46. Tawari Bahasham Yahawashi. Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the power, and there is none else. I am power, and there is none like me. Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. That's how the Lord gets his glory. Let's read this in other Bible. Let's go here. It says here, only I, the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, can tell you the future. Before it even happens, everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish. So he gave you 3 wars, right? He gave you 3 wars, 3 world wars. The First World War came and passed. The Second World War came and passed. What makes you think the Third World War is not going to come? It is fast approaching. And this is what's going to lead to our salvation. Yahawah willing, we are among the numbers. But let's read this in the Amplified version. It says here, man, we are living a beautiful time. It said, declaring the end and the result from the beginning, and from ancient times the things which have not yet been done, saying, my purpose will be established, and I will do all that pleases me and fulfills my purpose. That's the one that you need to fear. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Everybody in his movie is programmed to do exactly what they are doing right now. He tells you in the book of Daniel 4:17 that he ruleth in the kingdom of men. Daniel 2, Daniel 7 tells you he set up all these kingdoms. That is the one that you need to fear. Don't fear no man. No man is going to stop Third World War. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi says he's going to do all his pleasure. Isn't that what he said here? declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Let's look up the word pleasure. He says he will do all his pleasure, right? Let's look up the word pleasure. The Hebrew word is what?
Strong's H 2656. Chafetz.
Excuse me. Delight, pleasure, desire, longing, the good pleasure, that in which one takes delight. That's what he's about to do. He's about to turn these nations against each other. My family, let's read this article. Sergei Lavrov warning to the United States of America. If you think that only the Europeans will be destroyed in a third world war, you are wrong. NATO's reckless expansion caused the Ukrainian crisis. Now they are not mincing their word. America is finished. Family will tell you, but seek ye the Lord while he may be found. It's a Russia foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, warned the United States that it is a delusion to believe that in the event of a world war, they themselves will be unscathed and only their European allies will be destroyed. Let's look up the word delusion. Come on. Let's look up delusion. A false belief or judgment about external reality. That's right. Held despite uncontrovertible evidence to the contrary as a symptom of serious mental illness. That's America today. They think, the oceans are going to save them. No, This is the Lord's movie. You want to be known as the baddest guy in the neighborhood. Guess what? You got to prove that you are indeed the baddest. So the Lord's going to pin you against Russia. That's right. You've been bragging that you are the superpower, right? Now the Lord is about to show you that you are no superpower. He raised you up the same way he raised up Pharaoh so he can show his power. He's about to do the same. That is why the Lord needs to be feared. Russia Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov again warned the United States that it is a delusion to believe that in the event of a world war, they themselves will be unscathed, and only their European allies will be destroyed. In few words, the Russia Foreign Minister revealed that the U.S. used Europe as its shield. You hear that? So now the Europeans are hearing this because eventually Revelation 17 is going to be fulfilled, right? Because why is that? Because the Bible says they shall hate the whore. The whore, the prostitute is America. His own allies are going to hate America because listen, to have Viktor Orban, again, we continue to bring it up. We're going to continue to say it. He's traveling around the world. He went to Russia, went to China, and you see, and we came and saw Donald Trump talking about peace, but they don't want peace. This is not the time of peace. You see, that's not going to happen. But the European are going to blame what? America for what? For their demise. So they're going to turn their missiles on America. Because they say they don't want third world war, but America said we want third world war. So you're going to go and fight with us. But Turkey, a member of NATO, came out and said, no, we are not going to align ourselves with America. No, family, you know what that means? Ezekiel 38. That's the one that you need to fear. You fear the Lord. That's right. The global south against America and NATO. That is what is coming. We say Tawada, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Now listen to this. They think that if they send the Europeans to fight against Russia first, they will keep her busy enough that the Americans themselves will be able to defeat her and ultimately survive. You see? Yeah, let's use the proxies. First, we're going to send Ukraine. After Ukraine, we're going to send Romania. And then from Romania, we're going to send Poland against Russia. Russia is telling you that no, that you are delusional. That's not going to happen because they know this. The West tried it before. Napoleon Bonaparte and a French general in the 1800s tried to defeat Russia. Ask them what happened. Hitler tried it and he wasn't successful. Russia, they were built for war. The Russians, they were built for war. They don't brag. They're going to defeat America because that's written in the Bible. That is what is coming. Isaiah 13 is going to be fulfilled, starting from verse 17. Eh? That's why we love prophecy, family. We love prophecy. We can't get enough of it. It says, in other words, they want where was I? Did I read this thing here? In other words, they want the Europeans to use Russia's nuclear arsenal. It is the first time such statements have been heard at the United Nations since the Cold War. No, I missed something here. Sorry, I missed something here. Did I miss something? Okay, let's start from the top here. They think that if they send the Europeans to fight against Russia first, they will keep her busy enough, that the Americans themselves will be able to defeat her and ultimately survive. In other words, they want the Europeans to use Russia's nuclear arsenal. It is the first time such statements have been heard at the United Nations since the Cold War years. That's right. Should things go to extremes, Lavrov warned the U.S. Washington is convinced that from a new world war, the U.S. will suffer nothing, but only its European allies. If the Biden strategy is based on such an analysis, then it is a dangerous delusion. You hear what they're telling America? This is a dangerous delusion. It is noted that Lavrov chaired the meeting of the United Nations Security Council in New York on the topic multilateral cooperation in the interest of more just, democratic, and sustainable world order. Every Euro-Atlantic security arrangement, without exception, is based on ensuring U.S. sovereignty. This includes the subjugation of Europe and the containment of Russia. Now the nations are tired of it. They're not going to be a doormat for America. The Lord gave Russia a chance to build up its arsenal. Now Russia is ready to take down what? America. When the USSR collapsed in the 90s, that's right, America became the sole superpower. But no, that time has come to an end. Yes. Because why? This is how the Lord wrote the movie. It is over. The kingdom is coming to an end. He said every Euro-Atlantic security, I read it already. He said the main role in this was assigned to NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which eventually subjugated the European Union, which, although apparently created for Europeans, shamelessly privatized institution of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, in flagrant violation of the final act of Helsinki. The reckless expansion of NATO, despite repeated warnings from Moscow for many years, also caused the Ukrainian crisis his stress. Lavrov accused the West of deliberately breaking up the world system to contain the power of countries like Russia and China, accusing the U.S. of holding the entire West at gunpoint. Yeah. But it's not going to last, family. It is coming to an end. These are some strong words. The fact that he says Third World War. He says, if you think that only the Europeans will be destroyed in a Third World War, you are wrong. Because this tells you that, nobody is going to prevent Third World War. It is written in the Bible. And as an Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, African American, Native American, this is more urgent. It said, actually, you know what? A precept just popped in my head. Let's do this. Let's switch this back to KJV. Let's go to Romans. I say Romans 13:11. Let's get it quickly. This precept is coming out almost every week now. Romans 13:11, I believe. It says here. Yeah, this is what? This is the Amplified version. It says, do this. Romans 13:11 says, knowing that this is a critical time. It is already the hour for you to awaken from your sleep of spiritual complacency, for our salvation is nearer to us now than when we first believed. Family, Yahawashi is coming in the midst of Third World War. That is how urgent. Let me repeat that again. Yahawashi is coming in the midst of Third World War. Let me go just one precept to prove that. Revelation 19. Revelation 19, verse 20. Verse 19. Then I saw the beasts and the kings and the political leaders of the earth with their armies gathered to make war against him who is mounted on the white horse and against his army. That is Yahawashi mounted on his chariot. And the nations, the beast system, and NATO, EU, the rest of the world coming together, putting their differences aside to fight Yahawashi in the midst of Third World War. Let me repeat it again. It says, then, Revelation 19:19, then I saw the beast, the current system that is operating, ruling the world right now. NATO, in the NATO, that's the what? The military branch. You have the European Union. You have the financial system that comes from Britain. You have the religion branch that comes from Rome. That's why it's all part of the system. Their democracy, the wicked system that they set up. That's right. Then I saw the beast and the kings and the political leaders of the earth with their armies gathered to make war against him who is mounted on the white horse and against his army. You hear that? They are putting their differences to fight Yahawashi in the midst of Third World War. Let's read this in the KJV. Revelation 19:19. It says here, Revelation 19, it says here, and I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And then you go back here, Revelation, let's go there, Revelation 12, verse 7. Revelation 12, verse 7, it says what? The angel Michael. That's right. Because Daniel 12, verse 1 tells us what? Michael is angel. Daniel 12, verse 1. Things are going to be so bad that Michael have to step in. That's a midst of Third World War. Also part of the tribulation. It says here, Revelation 12, 7, and there was war in heaven. That's right. Michael and his angel fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angel. The dragon represents what? Military. Esau's military. The Roman Empire, which is operating right now, the last leg of the Roman Empire. The beast system is right now. This is the one that Yahawashi is coming to take down. Rome was rebirthed. It's Renaissance. They came back in the 1400s through the Spanish, followed by the French, followed by the British. Out of the British came America. The end. This is it. You see, this is it. It says here again, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angel. Esau's angels are what? His drones, his airplanes, his technology, his whatever technology that they're using for this war in Ukraine. That's right. The submarines, these are all his angels. And Yahawashi is also bringing his angels. That's right. And here, it says here, and verse 8, it says here, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. It's here. It's going to be the war is going to be here. And Esau is going to be destroyed along with his military in the midst of Third World War. That is why it behooves you to seek ye the Lord while he may be found. We thank the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for this truth, family. Michael is coming in with Yahawashi. He's going to be directly behind Yahawashi to fight against what? Esau and his army. Lavrov, the Russian military, once Yahawashi shows up, America, Russia, all these nations are going to be joined together. They're going to say we are under attack by what? Chariot, UFOs. But we know that they are what? The chariot of Israel. They are not friggin' UFOs. They are the chariot of Israel. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11. And that's how this kingdom is going to end. He says, listen to this. Lavrov warning to the United States of America. If you think that only the Europeans will be destroyed in Third World War, the last war leading to the second coming of our King, you are wrong. America is also going to be destroyed because why? Isaiah 13 tells you that what? Isaiah 13, Isaiah 34, Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51, all tell you, but I love Isaiah 13. And I always use Isaiah 13. Even 2 Ezra chapter 16 verse 1 tells you. It says here, Isaiah 13 verse 6, it says here, Babylon. You see the title? Babylon, which is America, will fall to the Medes. That's modern day Russia. Family, this is clear as day. If you can see it, ask the Lord, pray and fast that the Lord can open your eyes. He said, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Against who? Babylon. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows, their missiles also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Because the missiles, they have no feeling. They are not going to be able to discriminate between a woman and a man, babies and pregnant women. No, they're going to hit everything that the Lord direct them to. Because the Lord says in the book of Joel, his spirit is going to be in the heads of those missiles. It's good. The angels are going to direct those missiles. That's what is coming. Again, it says here, in Babylon, the glory of the kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. You hear that? Sodom and Gomorrah. America is going to be a desert. Nobody's going to live on the soil of America. And then when we continue to read, it says what? It shall never be inhabited. Meaning what? Nobody's going to live on the soil of America. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Nobody is going to be doing business with America because the nations are going to see it. Revelation 18, it says the nations standing far off saying, at last, that great city, Babylon the Great, in 1 hour has thy judgment come. Roughly paraphrasing. Yeah, that's what is coming. He says here, but wild beasts of the desert. Are you listening to this? America. Trump is not going to make America great. The Lord is telling you that wild beasts are going to take over America. Of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Let's read this in another version here. Let's go here. It says here, NLT, hyenas will howl in its fortresses, and jackals will make dens in its luxurious palaces. Babylon's days are numbered. Its time of destruction will soon arrive. Are you listening to this? Let's go on. And if anybody telling you to now, this is a time to take a loan and go to university and get a degree, run away from them. It says hyenas will howl in their castles, and jackals in their luxurious palaces. Babylon's time has nearly come, and her days will not be prolonged. Family, this is the end of an empire. Yahawashi is coming to set up his kingdom on this planet here. I have 3 other articles, but family, Lord willing, I'll do another lesson, another update. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises, honor, glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, Shalom.